Well, Ted, we're in. Your $1 million title match with Flair is locked in. I kinda sweet-talked Myron enough to make him smile. But I kinda got some bad news to Teddy Bear. Don't talk, please. Lemma, get this out. This is our last appearance together. I'm sorry, Teddy Bear. But you've always been great on your own. I'm just a nice bonus you had for a while, and there's really nothing between us. I'm dissolving our merger. You go your way, I go mine, okay?
You're serious? Jody, what the hell is this? You spring this on me now, along with your busting up a solid partnership. I mean, what are you doing?
I can't expect you to understand, Teddy Bear, but you just don't fit in with where my thoughts of the future are going.
I paid your medical bills, round-the-clock doctors, the works. That's how you say thank you to the $1 million man. That's how you say goodbye.
I'll cut you a freaking check. Get that tuxedo on. We got work, Teddy Bear. Chop chop.
Rwl Rage making its final stop here in San Antonio, Texas this evening. Welcome to you one and all RWL fans, wherever you may be. My name's Don Hickson, and joining me will be Christy Ogilvie and Myron Schimmelman. And you too, it is an action-packed card. All hands on deck here, all the usual suspects, the ladies division, the tag team division, the legends division, all vastly represented in tonight's action-packed card of RWL Rage.
Plus, it's the last Rage before next week kicks off Sweet Revenge with the Texas Thunder card. So, Myron, how's all that coming between you, Steve Groves, and Tex Lynch? I know you've all been locked up in meetings all week.
Productive meetings, Christy. It's going to be a dynamite Texas Thunder card.
And we begin this evening with a title match. Straight out of the gate, the $1 million championship held by Nature Boy Ric Flair, being defended one more time against the $1 million man Ted DiBiase.
Welcome, San Antonio, to RWL Rage. Our first match is a 2 out of 3 falls match with a 15-minute time limit, and it's for the $1 million championship.
Myron?
Yeah?
Quick question here.
Go ahead.
I thought their last match for the $1 million title at Memorial Day Slam was supposed to be Ted DiBiase's last opportunity for 90 days.
It was.
So where's this 2 out of 3 falls rematch come from? And as the first match tonight? Please make it make sense.
Long story short, Jody Vorek comes by the office. She snows the hell out of me like I don't know what the hell's going on. She's trying to be cute. And what I didn't tell her is, look, the Texas Thunder card is starting to get a little bit crowded. I'm moving stuff around with Steve and Tex. So I says, you know what? What the hell? Go ahead, knock yourselves out. Make it a 2 out of 3 fall match for your stupid, unrecognized by the RWL $1 million championship. Knock your brains out. Have a wonderful time. Go with my pluses.
Sounds like typical booking agent under pressure action for you, Myron.
There's not enough coffee in the world, Don.
A 2 out of 3 fall match, no countouts on the outside, and as far as I understand it, no disqualifications. So this should definitely prove an interesting opportunity for Ted DiBiase. The question is, will there be a time window if he should fail to regain the $1 million championship from Ric Flair?
I've got a love-hate thing with Ric Flair. Always have. Goes back to his Georgia championship days. He's always been wildly entertaining, even while being an evil SOB, and he's a 17-time world champ. He's got nothing left to prove to the world, and now, he just does whatever to get attention, like yanking the $1 million title away from Ted DiBiase. Well, he's sure been a center of attention since snatching that title away from the $1 million man.
And obviously bringing Bobby the Brain Heenan ringside to no doubt offer an assist should one be necessary.
And the fact that it's a best of 3 fall, no disqualification, no count-out matchup, doesn't favor anybody. They're both gonna fight dirty. Oh, this $1 million championship thing, how long can it go on?
Well, I suppose if it should fall back into the hands of the $1 million man, there will be peace and harmony throughout the land once more, and all will be right with the universe again.
Big deal.
The challenger, with women's international champion Jody Dvorak from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing 256 pounds, the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase. His opponent, accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 245 pounds, the $1 million champion, Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
All right, fans, a fairly intense ride to start off tonight's RWL Rage. Referee Willie Johnson rings the bell. Flair charges right into the arms of DiBiase, slammed down to the canvas. Followed up with a stomp, the $1 million man. Countered by Ric Flair with a clothesline. The Nature Boy swings and misses with a kick. The $1 million man, look at this. Trying to lock in the $1 million dream here, but Nature, woohoo! Got him way down below. DiBiase follows up with a ribbreaker. A stomp to the midsection. Jody Dvorak, the women's international champion, who will be defending that title later tonight here on Rage against Angie Angel Guns, currently enjoying the work of the $1 million man, Nature Boy. Trying to gather him up, but look at this. Hip toss from behind by the $1 million man. That was clever. DiBiase grinding the face of the Nature Boy into the mat, follows it up with an elbow drop. Ric Flair catches another stomp from the $1 million man and now drives the knee into the mat. Ric Flair counters a clothesline, takes DiBiase down. Again, Flair missing with the kick. DiBiase going to take advantage of that. There's an atomic drop. And did you see Ric Flair shiver from that one? Fireman's carry from Ric Flair. Nate with a kick to the midsection and a knee right to the face of DiBiase. Oh, well, now Ric Flair with a right in front of the referee choke, but no disqualifications. There are no rules to break here. Shoulder tackle from Ric Flair. DiBiase rolls out, comes on back in. Flair turns him around, rakes the back. Turns him around again. Has him up. An atomic drop in retaliation for the one he just received. Nature Boy Ric Flair showing off for the San Antonio crowd. There's a stomp right to the face of the $1 million man. Flair going for a cover one. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the $1 million championship at stake in this matchup. Ted DiBiase gouged by Ric Flair. DiBiase tossing Flair down by his hair, nails him with a right. A scorched Flair to the far corner, head first into the buckle. Flair counters with an elbow. A kick to the midsection. There's a pile driver. Ted DiBiase nailed with the pile driver from Ric Flair. Flair gets the leg swept by the $1 million man equally. Going to take full advantage of the lack of rules in this matchup. Going to choke the Nature Boy. DiBiase pacing like a caged animal here. Rounds up Ric Flair. Flair with another fireman's carry. Both these men excellent wrestlers. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Ted DiBiase. A series of shots head first into the buckle. Ted DiBiase collapses out center ring. Ric Flair right there to stomp the life out of him. Rear chin lock. A submission here. Willie Johnson checking things out, but DiBiase finding his way out of a trouble spot there. Russian leg sweep takes Flair down. Ted DiBiase countered by the Nature Boy with an uppercut. DiBiase counters with a right. Nate counters with a shot to the, and a knee right to the face of the $1 Million Man. Ric Flair doing a little bit of showing off here. Styling and profiling the Nature Boy with a series of shots to the head of Ted DiBiase. Head first into the far turnbuckle too. He's going to show them all four by the time he's done. Another series of 10 turnbuckle shots from Ted DiBiase. Just catching all kinds of heck from the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Determined to hang on to that $1 Million Championship. Ted DiBiase on the receiving end of bad business here. Jody Vorek looking on intently. Nate absolutely, completely disrespectful of the $1 Million Man, and why not? These two have been going at it for a while now. Whoa, what an elbow. A swing and a miss kick from DiBiase. Ric Flair goes behind, has him up, falling suplex for the $1 Million Man. Bobby the Brain Heenan also watching very intently. Ric Flair determined to hang on to the $1 Million Championship, and Bobby Heenan wants to see him do it. Flair whips DiBiase into the corner. He counters with an elbow. The $1 Million Man whips Flair to the far corner. Flair counters with an elbow. Gets a hold of DiBiase, whips him to the corner. Clothesline. A stomp to the midsection. And now Ric Flair driving a knee into the chest of the $1 Million Man. Now starting to show some signs of fatigue, and why not? This match has gone on for some time. Nature Boy stalking the $1 Million Man. Takes him down. Looks like he's going for his first fall. Here's that figure four leg lock he's won matches with against DiBiase before. The referee watching closely. Is DiBiase going to tap? No, look at this. He's going to turn it around on Ric Flair for a hot second before getting himself out of trouble. Flair checking that knee. DiBiase, they collide. Turns Flair around. Has him up, knee breaker. The $1 Million Man. With a hold on Ric Flair, drags him towards center ring. And there's that trademark $1 Million Man series of falling fist drops. Right to the head of the Nature Boy. Cover. 1, 2. Up. I don't believe it. Neither does Ted DiBiase, who is busted open from all those turnbuckle shots. DiBiase stalking Ric Flair at this point. Here we go from behind. There it is, the $1 Million Dream locked in. Flair in big time trouble. That's it. The referee calling for the bell. Ric Flair in La La Land on Dream Street and everywhere you can go. Ted DiBiase with a DDT to an already stunned Ric Flair. Oh, here we go. Undoing that turnbuckle, exposing the steel. Bad intentions for Ric Flair. Flair whipped to the ropes. Flair counters. Drives an elbow into the arm of DiBiase. The ref fixing that turnbuckle. Whoa! Ric Flair just had his lights put out. Ted DiBiase with a foreign object while the referee's distracted. 1, 2, 3. Well, now Mr. DiBiase got his title back, but whoa.
Here's the time, 7 minutes, 50 seconds. Your winner and the new $1 Million Champion, Ted DiBiase.
That sneaky son of a... No wonder Jody was so keen to get him this match. He knew exactly what he was going to do. The $1 Million Man regaining the $1 Million Championship. Oh, in a contest of who can out-shenanigan the other at chicanery against the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and somehow the $1 Million Man winds up prevailing.
Gets me is how smooth DiBiase played it. So smooth the man didn't even need Jody to assist. Got his first fall with the $1 Million Dream, goes and strips the far right turnbuckle pad, and while the ref fixes it, hi-yow, DiBiase tags Nature Boy with whatever the hell that was, put Flair's lights out. Gets the 3-count pinfall and the $1 Million title back, all while out-dirtying the dirtiest player in the game. Not enough O's in smooth guys.
Absolutely not. Extremely smooth. the $1 Million Man restoring peace to the galaxy, and we'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after the break. As we continue to cruise along on RWL Rage light heavyweight competition with the RWL light heavyweight champion, the battling Briton Sir Reggie Smythe, set to go one-on-one against the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels in a special appearance.
This next match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring along with Snarl TV champion Tibor Balescu from London, England, weighing 215 pounds, the RWL light heavyweight champion Sir Reggie Smythe.
Our buddy, the light heavyweight champion and occasional broadcast colleague, Sir Reggie Smythe, along with Tibor Balescu, the Snarl television champion, putting in an appearance ringside for his partner, providing moral support in this matchup against the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, who seldom makes appearances in RWL, but in San Antonio you can expect that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, Shawn used to be a regular around here, back in the days when Too Short was commissioner. I know that was a long time ago, but Shawn's always happy to oblige when we need a special guest appearance, especially here in town.
His opponent from right here in San Antonio, Texas, weighing 226 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
Of course, I'm favoring our own, so I'm 10 toes down for Reggie. But I can't help it. I have always loved me some Shawn Michaels. And would you just check him on out? No, sir. He has damn sure not lost his smile. And he's probably going to give Sir Reggie a tougher time than usual.
That is very likely true. Shawn Michaels, an absolutely seasoned veteran. You might recall from his earliest days in AWA, the American Wrestling Association, with the Midnight Rockers. And wow, Shawn Michaels has certainly not lost his touch over the years.
It's the hometown crowd, of course they're going crazy. HBK started here in his earliest days, and everybody still remembers it. Everybody still loves the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
HBK putting in a special guest appearance, and you can hear it in the crowd. A lot of support behind Shawn Michaels here in his native San Antonio. Sir Reggie with a clothesline takes Shawn Michaels down into the corner. Shawn Michaels counters, gets back up on his feet, locks up Sir Reggie Smythe. Ooh, right in the store. The Heartbreak Kid does it again. Inverted atomic drop. Down goes Sir Reggie Smythe. Followed up with a stomp to the leg. Shawn Michaels with a whole lot of fan support here tonight. Must be very strange to not be the heavily favored person in a situation like this for Sir Reggie Smythe. A blatant choke from Sir Reggie, who's never been too fond of Shawn Michaels. A headlock punch from the battling Briton. He goes behind. Counter from Shawn Michaels. He goes behind. Sir Reggie Smythe shots to the midsection, backs off Shawn Michaels, running tackle, takes him down again. Sir Reggie Smythe trying to deprive the Heartbreak Kid of air. It might have very well worked right there. Sir Reggie starts to really go to work on a downed HBK, drives the knee right into the face of Shawn Michaels. HBK counters with a leg sweep, takes Sir Reggie down to the canvas. Sir Reggie counters with a jawbreaker. A running knee takes Shawn Michaels down to the mat. Another driving knee keeps him there. Sir Reggie Smythe. Whoa! One right to the face. And Shawn Michaels trying to find higher ground on the outside. No such luck. Sir Reggie changing his mind on the high-risk maneuver. Shawn Michaels trying to indicate to the fans that he's perfectly okay. Locks up with Sir Reggie Smythe. Gets him back inside the ring. Shawn Michaels, perhaps not with the taste for an out-of-the-ring confrontation. Rebounds off the ropes, crossbody. Here's a cover. One. And a no. Just a one count. Sir Reggie Smythe gathered back up. Shawn Michaels locks him up, kick to the midsection, and a DDT takes him down. Shawn covers again. 1, 2. That was near a 2 count. Smythe back up on his feet, counters with a kick. Starts to open up with those strikes. Locks up HBK, has him up over the shoulder, but mumbo jumbo. HBK counters with a chop block to the back of the knee, and whoa! Spins Sir Reggie Smythe around with that neck breaker. Smythe back up to a standing position. Counter kick by HBK. Rebounds off the ropes. Flying elbow takes Sir Reggie down. A stomp to the midsection. And another cover from HBK. 1, 2. Sir Reggie denying HBK another pinfall here. Whoa! A crack right to the skull with a headbutt from Sir Reggie Smythe. Sir Reggie has him up. Pile driver, right center ring, HBK. Perhaps catching all of that one. Sir Reggie up on the top. Diving headbutt. Sir Reggie covers. 1, 2, 3. It is all over.
Here's the time, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Your winner, Sir Reggie Smythe.
Well, you heard it right there. Only 4 minutes and 15 seconds. That was all it took for Sir Reggie Smythe to wrap it up here with the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, pretty much shaming HBK in front of a hometown crowd. What an amazing performance by the Battling Britain. Fans, a whole lot more RWL Rage to follow, and we'll be right back right after this. Up next, non-title tag team action as the Rage Television Tag Team Champions, Oliver Hollywood and Tommy Wilcox, the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin, get set to face Eddie and Ray, the Guns Brothers.
It's gonna be a good non-title tag match. Non-title, but good.
This next tag team match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle, along with Faye Crawford, at a combined weight of 435 pounds, the RWL Rage Tag Team Champions, Tommy Wilcox and Oliver Hollywood.
Wilcox and Hollywood, still riding the Good Luck Express, but facing a very formidable team in the Guns Boys. Non-title bout and everything, a win over Eddie and Ray is very important to the Rage Tag Champs. Eddie and Ray, it seems, are taking a short break from their current heat with Snarl Tag Team Champions, the Psychodelics, and trying their luck in this non-title with the Rage Tag Champs.
The Guns Brothers never play for small stakes.
Their opponents, along with Rosie Flowers, at a combined weight of 477 pounds, from the Bronx, New York, Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns, and El Jefe Ray Guns, the Guns Brothers.
One thing you can say for Mr. Ringside and El Jefe, they always find championship-level competition.
That stands to reason. Christy, Eddie, and Ray, of course, multi-time tag team champions, and they are primed and ready to go to face the Psychodelics at the Texas Thunder card next Monday. But for right now, it's all about Wilcox and Hollywood, and I suppose the Guns Brothers are considering this a tune-up match. All right, it is going to be Oliver Hollywood and Mr. Ringside initiating contact here. Referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell. Whoa, there goes it's already a cluster, you know what. As Tommy Wilcox goes to work on Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns, referee Willie Johnson already suffering casualties here. Mr. Ringside shoves away Tommy Wilcox, moves in, catches a series of shots, puts on the brakes, delivers a shot to the midsection of Tommy Wilcox. Eddie Guns slams him into the turnbuckle, hurls him towards center ring. Now Mr. Ringside drives a knee into the arm of Tommy Wilcox. The Cocoa Beach Wonderkin counters with a jawbreaker. Eddie Guns counters with an elbow up over the shoulders. Goes Wilcox, discus punch, takes him down center ring. Wilcox rounded up again. Mr. Ringside with a shot to the midsection. Escorts Wilcox to the corner. Begins driving knees into the midsection. And Tommy Wilcox Wilcox catching all kinds of boots in the far corner from Mr. Ringside, driving all his weight into the chest. Off the boat. Will now. Both knees right into the chest, and that will knock the wind out of you, compress your ribs, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. Here comes Oliver Hollywood and Ray Guns. Fresh partners all the way around here. Ray Guns slammed down by Oliver Hollywood. Ollie catches a counter from El Jefe. El Jefe catches him with the ankles. There's the whirligig. And there's a kick, and there's another. El Jefe Ray Guns, with the educated feet, takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Oliver Hollywood catches a splash. Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns enjoys watching his brother work. There's a moonsault to Oliver Hollywood, a stomp, a kick. As El Jefe steps out, here comes Mr. Ringside. Rossi Flowers, standing ringside, traditionally known to behave herself during such encounters. We do not expect anything out of the ordinary. A suplex from Oliver Hollywood. Eddie Guns rounded up. Hollywood winds the arm, starts yanking, using the middle rope for leverage. Oliver Hollywood rounds up Mr. Ringside, hooks the leg. There's a little suplex package as Hollywood takes himself out of the equation. Here comes Tommy Wilcox. Wilcox with a kick to the leg, locks up Eddie Guns. Here's a kick, a rebound off the ropes, and a basement Hurricane Rana, driving the head of Eddie Guns into the canvas. Off the ropes, moonsault that doesn't connect. Mr. Ringside stepping out of the way. There's a kick, there's another. Wilcox moves in. Here comes El Jefe. Wilcox standing center ring waiting for him. They lock up, collar and elbow. Wilcox with a neck breaker on El Jefe. Up over the shoulders. Drives both knees into the breadbasket of El Jefe Ray Guns. Here comes Oliver Hollywood again. The Fairfield Fox Faye Crawford monitoring the scene carefully. Spinning slam from El Jefe. A rebound off the top ropes, a moonsault that doesn't find the mark. Oliver Hollywood evades. Enziguri to the side of the head. Down goes Oliver Hollywood. And here comes Mr. Ringside again. The Guns brothers. Whoa! Nice arm drag from Oliver Hollywood. Ollie rounds him up front cradle, slams his back into the turnbuckle, and spins him out toward center. And here comes Tommy Wilcox again. Both teams working very efficiently. Both teams competing at the championship caliber as well here. Wilcox counters, catches a kick to the midsection from Mr. Ringside. Rebound off the ropes, flying punch. Takes Tommy Wilcox down to the mat. Wilcox catches a series of right hands to the head from Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns. And now a series of wrist clutch stomps to the chest. Tommy Wilcox has taken quite a bit of punishment here. Off the top, here's a driving knee into the chest of Tommy Wilcox. A kick to the back from Mr. Ringside. A blatant choke. He's got till the count of 5 to disengage that. Here comes El Jefe again. Tommy Wilcox laid out center ring. He could be hurt. Ray Guns rounds him up. Rebounds off the ropes. Look at this. Beautifully executed whirligig from El Jefe. A hard kick to the lower back. Wilcox counters back up on his feet. Makes his way to his corner. Here comes Oliver Hollywood. Hollywood counters El Jefe. Locks up Ray, takes him down. Nicely taken down here. Hollywood countered with a dragon screw from El Jefe. Ray Guns locks him up, has him up, but Oliver Hollywood countering with a chop block to the back of the knee. Down went Ray Guns. And now going right back to work on that self-same knee. And now a stomp to the shoulder. And into an armbar. Oliver Hollywood, firmly in control at the present time, rounds up El Jefe, locks him up. Ray Guns in all kinds of trouble. Here's the hook. There's the package suplex from Hollywood. El Jefe making his way to his corner as fast as he can go, and he makes it. Oliver Hollywood crashes and burns as here comes Mr. Ringside. A chop across the chest to Eddie Guns from Oliver Hollywood. Referee counting Ray. Oliver Hollywood tosses him out to the floor. Mr. Ringside, Eddie Guns has Oliver Hollywood up over the shoulders. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Oliver. A stomp to the chest. A counter from Ollie quickly. Back up on his feet, Mr. Ringside. Connects with a series of shots. A spinning back fist. And Mr. Ringside, Eddie Guns, drapes Hollywood between the ropes, starts driving knees into the head of Oliver Hollywood, and Mr. Ringside's calling for it. There's a boot to the face, taking Hollywood out to the floor. Mr. Ringside, Eddie Guns, opens up with another series of shots, punches and kicks, and there's an axe kick to the back of the head of Oliver Hollywood. The referee has already started the count. Ollie driven headfirst into the ring post. Right on the side of his head, he could have snapped his neck. Mr. Ringside, re-engaging the count again, comes back out after Oliver Hollywood. Ollie counters with a right, locks up Mr. Ringside. Winds up the arm, snaps it, turns it around. Look at this. Oliver Hollywood working that arm. Mr. Ringside, Eddie Guns, perhaps regretting going back out, counters Oliver Hollywood, drives him up against the barricade. Ollie, rounded up by Mr. Ringside, hung up over the barricade, and there's a boot to the side of the head again. Oliver Hollywood, his head is taking a beating in this matchup. Mr. Ringside with a series of shots has Oliver Hollywood absolutely reeling all the way up, knee to the skull. Mr. Ringside, Eddie Guns going absolutely all sorts of berserk. Snap suplex on Oliver Hollywood. The referee's count continues. Mr. Ringside going back for more. I thought he was going to leave. Shot to the midsection from Hollywood. Hollywood drives him into the barricade. Drives a knee into the head of Mr. Ringside. A stomp to the shoulder. Lucky for Oliver Hollywood, Ray Guns has not chosen to intervene on behalf of his brother. A series of chops. A right. Mr. Ringside counting the birdies. Oh, and an enziguri from Oliver Hollywood. Ollie rounds him up, makes his way back inside the ring, slides back out, re-engaging the count once more. These two really going at it hammer and tong. Head first into the barricade goes Mr. Ringside. Oliver Hollywood shoved back by Eddie Guns. Eddie rounds him up. They lock it up. Driven into the barricade once more by Oliver. Oliver Hollywood covers up Mr. Ringside, countered with an elbow. Oliver counters with a right, a kick, a chop, and once again Mr. Ringside driven into the barricades. The referee's count still continues once more. Oliver Hollywood battering Mr. Ringside against those barricades. Ollie rolls himself back inside. Mr. Ringside, oh, I do not believe it. Are you kidding me? Oliver Hollywood going back for more. Shoves Mr. Ringside toward the timekeeper's area. The lovely Miss Rossi standing there implacably. As I said, she's not likely to start any trouble. El Jefe deciding to intervene on behalf of his brother gets shoved into the ring steps. Eddie Guns counters with a shot to the midsection, rounds up Oliver Hollywood, hurls him into the barricade. Oliver Hollywood cut. Oh, quick evasion. Oliver Hollywood gets himself back inside the ring. Comes back out again. Mr. Ringside takes himself inside. I believe he might have had quite enough. But now, oh, never mind that. Oliver Hollywood now going after El Jefe. And that's not gonna fly with Mr. Ringside. Oliver Hollywood going to work on both Guns brothers. Talk about extra bold. Ollie with a kick to the midsection on Eddie Guns. Winds him up. What a suplex. On the outside from Oliver Hollywood. A Standing dropkick to El Jefe down. Go both Guns brothers. The referee continuing to count. This one's gotten absolutely out of hand. Total pandemonium with real pandas. Unbelievable. Oliver Hollywood stretching Mr. Ringside. El Jefe laid out near the far corner towards the barricades. The referee counting. Oliver Hollywood releases the hold on Eddie Guns. Follows it up with a stomp to the shoulder. A kick to the back. And another. Referee trying desperately to get these guys back inside the ring. El Jefe moving in on Oliver Hollywood. Gets locked up. Gets slammed face down. Ollie rounds him up again. What a shot to the arm. And taken down into a helicopter spin. How about this right here? And a shot to the back of the head. For El Jefe Ray Guns. Mr. Ringside is still laid out from his previous exchanges with Oliver Hollywood. Ollie comes out, breaks the count yet again. So much of this match has been contested on the outside. A kick. And look at this DDT from Oliver Hollywood on Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns. Mr. Ringside gathered up again. Rolled back inside the ring. Goes after El Jefe. As if one wasn't enough. Sets him up. There's the package suplex from Oliver Hollywood. Drives a knee into the head of El Jefe Ray Guns. Oliver Hollywood raining right hands on the head. Whoa! Did you see that? Mr. Ringside turning himself into a human missile. Going over the top rope to take down Oliver Hollywood. Now Oliver Hollywood on the outside. Catching it from Mr. Ringside. Hard right hands to the head of Oliver Hollywood. Eddie Guns with a kick. All right. A chop. A knee to the midsection. And a forearm. It takes down Oliver Hollywood. I'm concerned about El Jefe. He has been laid out for quite some time. He could very well be hurt. Oliver Hollywood driven towards the timekeeper's area. Mr. Ringside rolls himself back inside the ring. No doubt again he is going to re-engage the count once more from one. Oliver Hollywood rounded back up. El Jefe back at his tag corner. Oliver Hollywood with an inverted DDT on Mr. Ringside. As once more the referee counts. Hollywood takes himself inside. Eddie Guns being invited back inside the ring. Rather snarkily. Here we go again. He's gone back out one more time. Eddie Guns right there waiting for him. Has him up over the shoulders. And nails him with a driver. Right onto the floor. Eddie Guns rounds him up. Drives him into the ring steps. Mr. Ringside turning things around here on Oliver Hollywood. A series of hard right hands, mounted punches, followed up with a stomp to the midsection. Guns rounds up Oliver Hollywood. A hard right spins him around. He goes behind. Wrist flips knee to the face of Oliver Hollywood. Tommy Wilcox has been out of this engagement for quite some time now. Oliver Hollywood might want to consider tagging his partner in. He is all dizzied out. Mr. Ringside tries to drive him into the steps again. Oliver puts on the brakes. What a beautiful counter from Oliver Hollywood, countered by Eddie Guns. And these two just trading shots back and forth on the outside as the referee continues to count. A knee right into the head of Oliver Hollywood. Hollywood rounded up one more time. I think Mr. Ringside's had quite enough, takes himself in. And now, inviting Oliver Hollywood to rejoin him inside. Oliver Hollywood's brains are scrambled. What, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Over the top rope one more time. A crossbody that found the mark even if it wasn't perfectly nailed. Mr. Ringside rounds up Oliver Hollywood again. Ollie counters with a kick. Mr. Ringside drives him into the ring steps yet again. And now a series of wrist clutch kicks and a forearm. Hollywood brought back up to his feet one more time by Mr. Ringside. Counters. A couple of elbows and he's loose again. Oliver Hollywood makes his way back inside, and finally we've got order restored. Mr. Ringside with a spinning forearm takes him down. Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns watches as Tommy Wilcox is tagged in a running kick that takes Wilcox down, allowing El Jefe Ray Guns to be tagged in. He misses with his move. Tommy Wilcox counters with a forearm. Wilcox taking control for his team, allowing Oliver Hollywood a break after what has been a brutal match for his tag team partner. Wilcox counters El Jefe, German suplex on Ray Guns. The Cocoa Beach Wonderkind locks up Ray Guns, escorts him towards his team's corner, head first into the corner, up onto the top turnbuckle. Tommy Wilcox setting up the project here. There's Salida del Sol right up the top rope. And here's Oliver Hollywood on the tag with less than 3 minutes to go and no sign of a pinfall or a submission yet. Oliver Hollywood lines up El Jefe. El Jefe counters with a forearm. Goes behind on Oliver Hollywood, drives both knees into the back of Hollywood. This non-title tag team match has gone on for some time out of its 20-minute time limit. A cover, 1, 2. El Jefe only able to garner a 2 count on Oliver Hollywood. Ray Guns stalking Ollie. Winds him up, DDT. Face first into the mat. Hollywood counters with an elbow, charges, and an elbow takes down El Jefe as Tommy Wilcox is tagged in again. And it's now time for the 2-minute warning. A drop kick from El Jefe. Wilcox catches the kick. El Jefe escorting Wilcox towards the far corner, comes up off the top rope. What a beautiful arm drag from El Jefe Ray Guns. Here comes Mr. Ringside again. Tommy Wilcox busted open, bleeding. We've got, well, less than 2 minutes to go, and here we go. The flatliner from Mr. Ringside. That could be it. Here we go. 1, 2. Unbelievable. Tommy Wilcox still unwilling to yield to the Guns brothers. Rebound up the middle rope, and whoa, I'm not exactly sure what that was supposed to be. Mr. Ringside whips Wilcox to his team's corner. Winds him up into the tree of woe. Wilcox counters, finds his way out of danger, and a Hurricane Rana to Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 minute to go. Something's gotta give. Wilcox rebounds off the ropes. Another low Hurricane Rana right to the head. Wilcox covers. 1, 2, and no! Are you serious? Mr. Ringside just eking up the left shoulder. Wilcox takes him down. Mr. Ringside counters. A driving knee takes down Tommy Wilcox. Here comes El Jefe with less than 30 seconds to go here. El Jefe whips Wilcox to the far corner. Sets him up on the top turnbuckle. Takes himself up to the top rope. This is going to be disastrous for Wilcox. Whoa, he counters the wheelbarrow bulldog. Tommy Wilcox, saving himself from trouble, starts pummeling El Jefe, and there comes the bell. It is all over.
The time limit is expired. This match is declared a draw.
Well, there you have it, a spectacular match with a disappointing outcome. We will be back with more RWL Rage right after the break. Fans, tonight we wrap up the first hour with ladies division tag action. Nikki and Bree, the Bella Twins, set to face the Rage Ladies Tag Team Champions Jet Williams and Mimi Emerson, Les Femmes Fatales.
This next non-title ladies tag match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle from Las Vegas, Nevada, here are Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella Twins.
It is always a pleasure. to see Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella Twins, in action here in RWL, and tonight here on Rage. They are here, Nikki and Brie Bella, two absolute lovelies with extremely extraordinary wrestling talent, set to face the Rage Ladies Tag Team Champions Jet Williams and Mimi Emerson, Les Femmes Fatales. With Jeannie Parker on sabbatical, the ladies doing this one all by themselves.
I never say never, but I also say you usually favor the champions in situations like this. So I'm favoring Jet and Mimi. They probably got this one under control.
Their opponents, they are the RWL Rage Ladies Tag Team Champions, Jet Williams, and Goddess Mimi Emerson, Les Femmes Fatales.
Even the greatest women's world champion RWL has ever had needs a little break now and then, especially when you're just starting your 7th year as champ. But she's got mad confidence in her and Mimi, and they've got a fair share of confidence themselves. It'll be a good match, but come what may, it's probably going to be Les Femmes getting their hands raised when the smoke's cleared. At least, I hope they do.
They certainly have a good track record of achieving that goal consistently. But the Bella Twins will certainly present a challenge to the Rage Ladies Tag Team Champions Jet and Mimi, Les Femmes Fatales. Okay, going to be Brie Bella and Jet Williams starting off this ladies tag match to close out the first hour. Charles Lucero sounds the bell. The ladies come center ring. They lock up collar and elbow. Jet Williams goes behind. Here's a pin with a bridge. One. Within 7 seconds going for a pin. That was pretty impressive on the part of Jet Williams. Jet Williams moving in on Brie Bella. Locks her up. Brie Bella with the advantage slams Jet Williams into her team's corner. Jet Williams counters with an elbow, tags her with a right. Fails to connect with that move, gets slammed down to the canvas on the back of her head. Here comes Nikki Bella on the tag. Nikki Bella moves in, locks up Jet Williams. Snapmare taken down. And what do we got here? Stepping on the hair of Jet Williams. Not a nice thing to do, and one that Jet Williams is certainly not going to appreciate. Brie Bella tags in again. Jet Williams locks up. Brie whips Jet to the ropes, ducks under. Leapfrogs, and here we go. Beautiful arm drag from Brie Bella. Jet Williams locks her up almost immediately, but a beautiful counter into a rolling pin. 1, 2, well, another near fall. In this matchup in the early goings, here comes Nikki Bella again. Jet Williams locks up. Nikki Bella catches a knee to the midsection. And a hard one at that. Jet Williams tagging out. Here comes Goddess Mimi Emerson. Les Femmes Fatales working very efficiently so far. Here we go. Mimi Emerson with a quick counter. A couple of kicks, a rebound off the rope, and a flying fist to the back of the head of Nikki Bella. Mimi covers. 1, 2. Another near fall in favor of Les Femmes Fatales. Mimi Emerson setting it up here. Wrist clutch surfboard stomps to the back of the head. Brie Bella with a cheap shot to the back of the head of Mimi Emerson. Mimi Emerson winds up. Nikki Bella takes her down with a hard forearm. Nikki Bella caught center ring. Wrist clutch kicks from Mimi Emerson. Les Femmes Fatales presently in control of the matchup. Mimi winds up the arms. Drives 2 knees into the back of Nikki Bella. Here comes Jet Williams again. Jet locks up, kick to the midsection to Nikki Bella. Nikki counters with a knee of her own. Whips Jet to the ropes. Makes the duck under. Collides with no result. Jet Williams misses with a clothesline. Catches a right and a kick and a chop from Nikki Bella. Look at this. Fly swatter. Slams Jet Williams head first into the mat. Jet seated into the far corner. And here comes Brie Bella as Jet gets back on her feet. They lock up. Brie whips Jet to the ropes, drop kick. Takes down Jet Williams. Jet Williams counters with a shot to the midsection. Locks up Brie Bella, whips her to the ropes. Driving knee right into the gut. And here comes Goddess Mimi Emerson again. Les Femmes Fatales presently in control of La Bella Twins. Whip to the ropes. Mimi ducks under. Makes the leapfrog, and look at this. Knee right to the midsection and a spinning kick to the back of the head. Mimi quickly tagging out, bringing Jet Williams back in. Brie Bella standing center ring waiting for her. She charges, no luck. Here's a couple of chops. Brie Bella counters. Jet Williams counters. Rounds up. Brie Bella suplexes her. Jet Williams standing there waiting for Brie Bella to make her way back inside. Misses with a shot. Brie Bella with a series of shots of her own. A loop does press. Takes Jet Williams down to the canvas. A series of right hands. Brie Bella going after Mimi Emerson as well. Gets taken down with a running shot from Jet Williams. Williams locks her up. Brie Bella counters with elbows to Jet Williams. Jet Williams counters with a kick. They lock up. And a belly-to-belly suplex from Jet Williams. Here comes Goddess Mimi Emerson again. What a matchup we've had so far between Les Femmes Fatales and La Bella Twins. Hard series of lefts from Mimi Emerson, followed up with a stomp to the midsection. Here comes Jet Williams again. Brie Bella back up on her feet. Jet locks her up, catches a kick. Brie Bella catches a kick from Jet Williams. Jet taken down. Mimi Emerson tags Brie Bella with a cheap shot long enough for Jet Williams to go behind, but Brie Bella counters, goes behind on Jet Williams instead. Jet counters with elbows, backs off Brie Bella. Locks up with Brie. Has her by the leg. There's that beautiful suplex again from Jet Williams. And here comes Mimi Emerson, and here comes Nikki Bella on the tag. Nikki charges. Quickly shoved away by Mimi. Counters with a kick. Nikki Bella sets her up. Look at this. Countered by Mimi Emerson into a beautiful suplex. Darn near folded her in half. Here's a cover. One. But no, just a one. Nikki Bella still quite fresh in this confrontation. Mimi Emerson countered with a headbutt from Nikki Bella. Who would have thunk? A kick to the midsection from Mimi off the middle ropes. A kick right to the face of Nikki Bella. Nikki countered again by Mimi. A forearm goes behind. Has her up, drives a knee right into the back of Nikki Bella. Mimi Emerson takes herself to the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Double boot stomp right into the midsection. Here comes Jet Williams again. Nikki Bella desperately trying to make it to her corner, but no dice. Jet Williams going to prevent it. And into a leg lock right in the middle of the ring. Nikki Bella with no place to go. Jet tags out, and once more, in comes Mimi Emerson. Nikki Bella laid out center ring, catches a stomp to the midsection. Mimi Emerson with a series of wrist clutch kicks, a forearm, and Nikki Bella in big-time trouble here. Les Femmes Fatales firmly in the driver's seat. Nikki whipped to the opposing team's corner. Mimi Emerson off the middle rope. Beautiful flying kick right to the face. Emerson going for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Brie Bella is too late. Les Femmes Fatales winning this matchup by pinfall.
Here's the time, 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Your winners, Les Femmes Fatales.
What a way to wrap up the first hour of tonight's RWL Rage. Jet and Mimi. Les Femmes Fatales coming up with a pinfall victory over Nikki and Brie, the Bella Twins. You certainly got to be impressed with Les Femmes Fatales, the proteges of Dynamite Jeannie Parker. That concludes the first hour of tonight's RWL Rage. We will return with the second half right after these important words.